Tell me what you say. Turn the light, tell me what you say.
I know you're riding too. One thing that I can do One thing that I can do every time you riding through, I see you shining blue. Outfit cold like mine is blue.
Mic test. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Set one to go. Number 1 and number 2. All day. Dr. D. Oh, hi. Hey. The Huff? Yeah, I heard it's snowing your way right now. My brother's out there. And Rock, what's up, man? Buddy Funster. JDA Recoil, aka Coil Daddy. Battleborn. Crazy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm on my Monster Cat playlist right now, easy peasy. Or I'm actually just streaming it from the licensed player. Yeah, I think I lost my brush soap. Yep. Easy peasy is gone. I don't know where it went. Recoil, yeah, you need one too. Dr. D, can I borrow yours? I just found it. God, I'm so dumb. I've been looking for it for 3 days. God, I have ADHD. Dr. D, I don't want to talk about it. Plus saves. That new Necron heat's is too good. It's OP. recoil I need to apply in my home state. Then get a form filled out at my local police station. Then send it back with a certified ID. Then pay what I'm sure is a huge fee. Then wait till they certify my ID and send me a birth certificate. Bro, I've had to mail away from my birth certificate like 4 times. I just have to lose it. I don't know why. Recoil's mom. All day, every day. Recoil, yeah, I figured you'd get your passport. That was the last time I had to mail mine, or mail out for one. Dr. DVA told you today you can't use your BC passport. Like, what are you even supposed to do with that information? It's like crazy. Disco, is it snowing here? No. Yeah, man, California on fire, dude. That's just wild. I know firsthand how scary that shit is. Feel bad for all those people.
Damn, I thought they were supposed to drive.
Let's do it!
Yo, Doug, Kenny Boucher here. Next level painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from the Beats Lab in an undisclosed location in Central Florida. We're doing it again. Got one of my steel balls. I love these things. Dr. D, ex-Cali man, they hate saving water. None of that shit matters, dude. It's a fucking desert. They built a fucking city on a desert. That comes with certain ramifications. Just like all those Midwest states that built fucking cities in frozen tundras. Like, if they don't have propane, they die. You know? It's cost of cultivating landmass. There's not enough fucking water in California to sustain the volume of life in which resides in California. You guys ever like lived in a canyon, an area with canyons? Bro, like it's I'm telling you, man, it's a fucking convection of it, man. People are not meant to live there. They literally pipe water in. California used to get their water from Colorado. I lived in both those states. So they were piping their water to California for money. And while I lived in Colorado, I was evacuated from my home like 3 times because of wildfires. And then I moved to California, and then they stopped piping water to California, and I was evacuated my home like 3 times because of wildfires. They had to like share water because neither of them have enough water. Yeah, but Dr. D, like, that water doesn't exist, is what I'm saying. Like, it's an unsustainable region of the United States. It's like, if you were to rebuild the whole place, knowing what you know now, you might have done it differently. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with, like, Florida. Like, Florida's becoming unsustainable. Doctor, you talking about that thing where they remove the salt from ocean water? We went on that. I think the last time I got evacuated, I asked that same question. Yeah, and then I was like so mad about it, and then LT came into the stream and explained to us why it's not hook, line, and sinker solution. It creates massive toxic waste. It's not infinite water. It creates mad toxicity that you have to dispose of. Yeah, recoil. Remember we had that? We had this whole like hour talk about it. And I was like, bro, just fucking get the ocean water. They're like, eh. Let me turn this movie down. Okay, I think that's a more sustainable volume. I couldn't hear shit. Yeah, desalination. Look, man. It's a goddamn convection oven in California. And all big-ass wildfires start in fucking, like, canyons. Malibu burned down every year I lived there. Like, we had a fire in Colorado that was like Canyon Fire, Colorado when I lived there, man. You guys remember? Was I? No, I wasn't on stream in that era. I was on podcast. I was podcasting. I didn't. It was before Twitch, bro. I lived at the top of the mountain, dude. One way in, one way out, man. All you do is keep going up the mountain. They were like, you gotta evacuate, but you can't. It was fucking preposterous. Yeah, see, Dr. D, that's the thing I'm suspicious of. 27 billion cubic feet of water, like going to the ocean on that story. Yeah, we get like the LA River fills up in like this time of year, like in the next couple months or the last preceding months, and then it just all goes away. Like, what's going on with it? It's almost like some nefarious entity is trying to store water so that we can't have it. But even then, bro, that doesn't like stop the fires from starting. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Like these canyons are gonna still catch on fire. Like, you can't make it not a desert. There's some places I think are just dumb to live. Not that I'm not sympathetic to people who've lost their lives, homes, and livelihood. But like, if you live in Florida and you live on the coast, don't do that. Like, don't live in a canyon in Colorado or California. Don't live on the fucking coast in Florida. The billionaires that own Fiji bottled water. It's crazy. You see, like, none of that like affects a person's day-to-day life in California. Like, when I lived there, it's like none of that affected us. Like, which they should not be doing. Like, you shouldn't be like storing the water from your private reservoir and holding it hostage. That's like some Mad Max shit. Go, boy. Yeah, Dr. D, I was always super confused by the lack of industrious infrastructure in the core of Los Angeles when I lived there, like, and things like that, like the electrical grid and stuff. That was always confusing to me. Max Payne, what's up, brother? Good boy, who runs Bartertown? Tina Turner, baby. See, Dr. D, I don't even know if that's accurate. I lived in Los Angeles for 8 years. My power went out like 3 times. Like, so, like, I mean more like technology infrastructure. Like, why did I have trash internet everywhere in Los Angeles? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Whereas, like, they're laying gigabit internet all out through fucking Texas, you know? That shit used to confuse me. Didn't make sense. Master Blaster runs Bartertown. Go boy. I mean, he's really important. I'm not gonna lie. Dr. D says in the 70s, a kid in LA never had these problems. I think also in the 70s, a kid in LA didn't even actually need air conditioning. They could just open their windows.
Everybody in San Francisco.
Karen Clover said, I remember when Kenny was having a rough time with the LA cold snap. Bro, yeah, my gas. But I'm not going to lie, that was tight. Like, because SoCal Gas knocked on my door in the middle of the fucking 9 a.m. It was like on their little computer tablet. It was like, yeah, we got like kind of like a strange alert. Like when your gas usage just spikes suddenly. So just come in here to check on it. Like they can detect that there's a gas spike. And he did an inspection and then determined that it was leaking between the gas exchange and where it enters my house up at the driveway. And he had to shut my gas off. That sucked. We get it fixed. But it was really, I thought this guy's a scammer or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, that was wild. You know, the one time it's cold in Los Angeles. Mondragon, right? Like I was like, who the fuck are you? You better get the fuck out of my face. And I was looking at his fancy little uniform, his little tablet, and I was like, this motherfucker's good. That's a good scam. And that's all he had, the truck, he had everything. And I was like, okay, this might not be a scam. The money he's invested into the veneer of looking the part for like what profit is he gonna get? Like he's gonna come in here and like bug me? Like I don't. Then I was like, okay, I believe you. Yeah, it was that one time it was cold, man. It was like a week of like 40 degrees, 38 degrees at night. And I had no gas. It was a little uncomfortable. I had no way. I couldn't take hot showers, nothing. I did figure out a way to pseudo generate hot water for taking like a washcloth bath, which was I pulled the crack pot out and kept that thing filled up with water and on 24 hours a day. It was like 4 days. Recall almost 2 inches of rain last night. Damn, dude. Oh, that's right. The humidity and in OC, San Diego feels cold when it gets cold. Mondragon? Yeah, I ain't trying to take a full shower. I'm not into that cold plunge game. It's not my cup of tea. Oh, okay. So let's promote and let's paint. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, you mean when they shut it off? Oh, you just cold showered when that happened to you? No, I just fucking heated up, got my crock pot going, and just toweled off my fucking pits and balls, you know? Exclamation point patrons. GI douche. It's all about promoting Patreon right now, guys. I need some signups. Patreon's taking a pretty big hit in the new year. I need to get that membership back up. So we've got multiple promotions centered around the platform, exclamation point class. If you hit that link in the exclamation point class, it'll take one of the links will take you to my blog with a free copy of the syllabus, so you can try it before you buy. Carrie and Clover, you're snowed in, so it's time to pay more Ray Corsairs. And limited, this offer I believe is, I don't even know how I wrote it. Someone type that, exclamation point limited. It's for classes, I think. Sormon, White OG. Two class openings, new signups during the show, 30-minute pre-course consultation. Limited. Exclamation point limited. So if you do become my student during the course of the show, you get a 30-minute like pre-course assessment as well as the course. Which also goes for $10 signups. Got your first real snow accumulation, Saruman? You're like, I just forgot how much I didn't need this shit. Yeah, fucking. I ain't about that snow life. Come on, Dragon. How do the classes go? Are they structured? Yes, sir. You can take a look at the syllabus, exclamation point class. It's a free copy. One of the links takes it to my blogger, and there's a Google Doc, and it outlines the course structure. But yeah, it's hella structured. I put over almost 400 people through that course. One-on-one. So those are our big promos. Oh, you know what? My app notifications are off. They were putting gutters up today, and it kept the ring camera was going fucking nuts, dude. I had to turn it off. Go boy can confirm Illinois got snow. At least it warmed up today. In the low teens. Blah. It was like 40 it was like 40 degrees like 2 nights ago. My lady was like, her people are of the island. You know what I'm saying? She's not cut out for 40 degrees. And she was like, what the fuck is happening? She's only lived in Central Florida for years. Versus Miami. And she was literally dying. Literally freezing to death. And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, so she's backed out of the Milwaukee trip. I was like, oh, well, I have bad news for you. Wait, she's in a puffy jacket for 50 degrees? I'd say she's in a regular hoodie for 50, but it was 40, dude. So yeah, she was like wearing my big hoodie on the couch with like a blanket on her. But, you know, it wasn't 40 in the house. You know? Go boy, tell her you'll loan her some cold weather gear. She hates it. I mean, I'm starting to think that there's got to be like an evolutionary genetic component to it. You know what I mean? Like, she's from Puerto Rico and Cuba, and those people, I'm pretty sure, over the course of however many years, that's just their climate, right? Like, whereas like people like me were like from the mountains. She even like, she'll touch my hand and she'll be like, "Why is your hand so cold?" And I'm like, "Oh, because like my body is forcing all the blood into my organs to keep me alive when it's cold outside." Like, it does it as soon as the temperature gets cold, like my hands and feet get cold, and like my torso gets hot. The Huff. One of the things about going to college in Atlanta, you'll see winter hit. My brother's in Atlanta today. My oldest niece just turned 18, and for her 18th birthday, my brother took her to Atlanta and to get a tattoo at her like favorite tattoo artist online's tattoo shop. That's right. The Michigan bros are in shorts and t-shirts, and the Florida girls are in parkas down in Atlanta. Dr. D, yeah, same, right? Like, that's Templar from the Land Beyond the Wall. I wash my balls in ice water. That's right, man. Like, 40 degrees is like a nice change of pace. Like, it's fun. I like it to be like 70, 80. That's what I like. C. Lou, what's up, brother? I found my soap. Exclamation point. Class prize. Again, $50 donated. We give away some free lessons, free course credit. See Lou, how's life? It's doing all right, man. Made it through the holidays. Getting ready for Adept or LVO. Painting new Emperor's Children models. Living life in the new year, man. How about you? Oh, Templar, that's nice. So you think you're gonna make it happen? Hell yeah, dude. Do you have a partner? I talked about you being able to be a ringer if you wanted to. You don't need to buy a ticket to be my ringer. Unless you want the swag, I guess. Okay, let me grab this brush soap real quick, because this brush soap, I couldn't find it for the whole, like, a week. And so my brushes need some soap. Templar, word. Dr. D, don't forget new onboard baggage law went into effect. I don't know what that means. What is that? Onboard baggage law? What the fuck does that mean? That makes me nervous. I mean, what's the law? I can't take 40k armies? That's making me nervous.
Turn the light, tell me what you said. Tell me what you said. Tell me what you said.
They changed the sizing. Not every airline and airport will be in sync with it. So dodgy how being done. Gotta check with the airport and airline to be safe. So when you say they changed the size, the only reason this would matter is they're making it smaller.
Turn the light, tell me what you said.
Well, that's nerve-wracking.
Nothing that I can do. Ignore them hiding truth. You know it's lighting through. I know you're riding too. One thing that I can do. Every time you're riding through, I see you shining blue. Outfit cold like minus two.
Okay, let's see if we can make some magic happen. So we're pretty much in the edge highlight phase now.
Every time you're riding through, I see you shining blue. Outfit cold like minus two.
And I'm still kind of disappointed with the edge highlighting on the gun. Like, it's still kind of sloppy. So let's pay a little bit more attention. Recoil, all Xenos, Chaos Xenos Army players have been put on a watch list. Imperial Army players got free upgrade. A little bit black. A little bit of jade. A little bit of white. So I want to make this a little cleaner. A little black with the jade. I'll lower the opacity a little bit because I want to get a bit of a little bit more fuzz built in. So all the black is just black and jade with some maybe some white. But I want it to be a little bit more fuzzy than that. Semi-opaque and a little wet.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore? I'm coming! Phrasing boom!
Come on, make a hole.
Phrasing boom.
Tell Archer I'm coming for him. Phrasing boom and both berries out.
Here's to the start of a good year for you.
Yo, that's my boy NS Ogre dropping a 666 on the chat right there. That instantly triggers one of our giveaways. So let me just do it like I did last time. Let me get some strong man love in chat for my man NS Ogre. Karen Clover, yeah, I've used brush shaping products like gels. So what we're gonna do is put keyword raffle up. Free lesson. Exclamation point free lesson. And we'll draw the winner after whip. And a Soger, what's up, brother? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some jade and black again, get some white involved, and we're gonna try to be a little bit more delicate here. High opacity, low moisture. Heart pull. Maybe a little bit more white, a little bit more jade. Yo, it's my man Matt Cool. A little heart pull, a little tracer. 50 months. What's up, brother? Throwing that sub train up for us. Let me get some love from Matt Cool. There's a couple of like holes right here. Let's get a little bit more white, a little bit more jade. A little more white. Matt, cool. What are you into, brother? I got a little bit on the coil. Just trying to avoid that. There's a lot of little surfaces on that gun. David H says, I like the beard, dude. Thanks, man. It's easy. turns out it's easy to just not do a thing. So not shaving is easy. Get right here. We're just trying to run tracers. Control the angle. Always be rotating. We're gonna run a little heart pull. Right there on the respirator. Now, let's get it brighter and grayer. Get that rubber hose. Recoil. Let's go. Oh, you're over on YouTube. Just it. Fucking YouTube. Invert right here. A little bit more white. Now, let's finish it. I'm gonna finish because now that I've fucked up that plasma coil a little bit, I'm gonna see if I can get a little yellow. So right here, I fucked up a little bit. So we get a little white plus a little yellow. Kind of repair that little straight line right there. Now we're going to take a little bit of the fluorescent orange. We're going to use that to get back inside that recess right there. A little bit of moisture. I think I'm going to take it one step further. And we're going to grab some transparent red. Little noosh. Most magic in chat. So let's take a little noosh, a little transparent red. We want to get maybe like almost like a pin wash going. Create like a border. Get a little bit more of the orange. Just disperse that a little bit. Right, let that ride. All right, here's something that's bothering me is all the little teeth. Did I come up with a shape with a stable teeth color? Is it just ivory? I'm feeling it was just ivory. I have almost no ivory. Yeah, this is dried up. Must be another one floating around. That's how little I use it as a color. It's just been sitting there dried out for ages.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck.
Respect! 36 months, like the legend that he is. Olive flesh is almost ivory. So we're gonna grab some olive flesh. I get some strong man living chat from my man Spect. We're gonna use this to paint these little teeth. And there's some right here as well. I'm gonna grab a little black and thread it into that ivory. Right there. Fucking chaos bullshit. Yo, we just hit a train. Hero Quest in the house.
so hard he feel it in the next life.
Let me get some love in there for Hero Quest. Hero Quest, I'm gonna just kind of also work this little dangly skull. And we're just using olive flesh. And kind of just painting along the actual lines of the surface. Back here, I'm going to focus on this cranium. As it moves around to the front, we're going to kind of focus more on the eyebrow, cheekbone. Simple.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cats! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Might be a little chilly.
My man, Dr. D, where is it gonna be chilly? There goes some love right there for my boy Dr. D, dropping 23 degrees. Is that what you're saying? Putting us within $10 of a second prize drawing. Let me get some love right there for my dude. What's chilly for you? Hero Quest. Grabbing a copy of Space Marine Adventures. Here in an attack. Alright, let's grab a little white. Add it to this flesh tone that we are using as a bone color. We're going to use a little noosh. And we're going to just kind of stipple it in right back here. We're also going to put a little bit more love into the shoulder art. And we're using high opacity, low moisture. And we're using little heart pulls. We blocked it in on the base coat stage. Now we're just kind of highlighting it. Dad bod equals 2+ versus cold damage hero quest. Dr. D, what was your idea of cold? Or chili? Below 20s? Yeah, it's cold. Hero Quest, thank you, man. Let's get a little bit more white. Let's do the top of his head right there. Top of the eyebrow section, the brow ridge, cheekbones. We're going to kind of stipple this on right here. Keep it kind of rough. Alright. And we're going to go back to his face. Now remember, we blocked the face in. We use like warm flesh. As like one of the bigger highlights. So I'm going to take some warm flesh, lower the opacity, add a touch of white to it. Lower the opacity a lot. Maybe a little water. Take some of the moisture off. Because now its skin's looking a little too dark. Now that it's had a lot of time to cure. Definitely want the Emperor's Children to be a little bit paler than this, like literally someone who's maybe a little sick. You know what I mean? It's looking a little too healthy. So that's warm flesh, extremely low opacity. If you remember, we filmed every part of this so far, so you can go back on Patreon, and the post is actually completely free on Patreon. As long as you join as a free member, you can see it. So you don't even need to be a sub on Twitch. Either edit it down, you can run over there, join for free, and you can see all the edited content on this project. So you see, we're bringing them up a tier of paleness. Hero quest. How many hours would you estimate to complete this one? Well, this is only the third time we've touched it. The first time we touched it for about an hour on stream. But it's usually about 2 hours. So we're about five and a half hours deep into the project. You know, and it can go faster than that. Okay, now what skin tone did I use? Did I use like Shadow Flesh as well? I bet I used Shadow Flesh. So even though I did a whole like video on like skin tones, I think I kept it pretty simple. Just take Shadow Flesh, lower the opacity, mix it a little bit with just like kind of a sunnier skin tone. Maybe something in between the two. Lower the opacity with water. Take some of that water off with the paper towel. We're just gonna kind of blur where it meets the shadow. Just top coat it a little bit in some areas. Oh yeah, and to the naked eye, it looks really good. And it looks like he might have a service bolt, which is, let's take a little bit more Shadow Flesh. I'm going to put a touch of red in it. Lower the opacity. Let's see if I can put a stipple, like kind of a, yeah, it's right there. You see, I put a little thin wash around it. It's right there. When I get a little bit more control with the lines. That got a little away from me. Trying to get the top of the cheek and that part that's going up under his respirator. Lights out. Let's grab a little black. I want to see if I can just dot that service bolt. Right there. Set trio. What's up, man? Easy peasy. Oh yeah, we're still doing that. We have we actually have a raffle going right now. Sorry. Oh no, is no one in it? Wait, where's Deepbot? Oh, Deepbot got turned off. Oh shit. No, it's on. Why is it hiding? That's weird. It glitched out or something. There it is. Exclamation point. Free lesson. Every 50 bucks. Exclamation point free lesson. And we'll draw after whip. Right now it's one drawing. Right now it's two drawings. Let me get some love for Easy Peasy. It's one of my star students. Lights out. Getting that little bolt. It's not easy. Lights out. Let me get some love right there. It's barely on the model. Get some strong man love and chat from my man. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm gonna take some of this pink that we created.
Burninating the countryside. Burninating the peasants.
Looking sharp. That's my man, Matt McCool right there. Matt Cool. Matt Cool. I'm gonna stipple
Looking sharp, brother.
Around the bolt. Just a little bit of like red, pink flesh color around it. Since I'm here, I'm gonna throw a little bit deeper into the shadow right here. But I'm trying to create like a pin wash essentially around the nut. Always wash your nuts. So we've got a little bit of that pink we're pouring into the shadow here.
It's so damn
Got some great highlights on the front. Looking real
Milk
scary.
was a bad choice.
So I signed up for class on Monday because I kept being reassured that there was no overtime next week. Till I got told today that there is overtime, so I am going to have to cancel it. Really annoyed.
Need that money though. You got to make that money, baby. Let me get some strong man love and chat from my man 88 on a rampage. So we're at 3 prize drawings. So we'll be giving away 3 credits after whip. Exclamation point free lesson. Let me get some strong man love and chat from my man 88 on a rampage. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like, you can go further than that on the face, but that's good enough. So now I'm gonna take some pure white, because you guys know I don't paint eyes. We're gonna paint his eyes white. So try to be as careful as we can here and just touch the eyeball part. Using a heart pull and a stipple. Give him the Batman eyes. Then we're gonna rinse. I think what we're gonna actually do is I think I'm gonna get a little bit crazier with it. I think I'm gonna give him like I think I'm gonna take fluorescent yellow. Okay. Right here. Little noosh. And I'm going to go in there and apply it to the eye socket. Let it dry. He looks a little strange on camera, but that's just because of the way his lower eyelid is catching the light. We're taking a little bit more. Build it up a little bit closer to his cheek now. Like it. I'm going to take a little black and noosh. And I'd like there to be a little bit more shadow right here. I think we need to do like a really clean. I'm gonna get a little turquoise, a little white, and I'm gonna just really carefully dot this bolt. Right there.
Yeah, I meant what I said. I don't need you no more.
Okay, I'm feeling good. Now we're just closing in on completion, right? Let's get, since we're still messing with blacks, let's work on the nut robe real quick. I have this like 00 right here. Let me check my phone real quick. Ugh. My lady finally home. Oh shit, my lady got home. She got home late.
Lights out.
Poor thing. Let's get the cloak squared away, and then we're gonna do a
Lights out.
whip session, exclamation point free lesson. So semi-opaque, a little wet. It's just jade and black. Heart pull. And we're just following the geography of the nut curtain. Now we're gonna just add a little bit more jade to the mix.
Lights out.
Get a little touch of white. Run the heart pull. You want it to stay pretty much black. Just a little bit of intrigue. And we're just going to try to crisp up some edges with more jade and white in the mix. High opacity, low moisture. We're basically using edge highlight technique here.
Lights out.
Tracer. Rotate.
Lights out.
Rotate. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Rotate. Always be rotating, guys.
Lights out.
GW does a good job of giving you plenty of angles to paint on.
Stepped in with a crew, good vibes inside the venue. Here for a good time, not a long time. DJ, can you play that tune? I'm off. Skank away to the groove. Ox Jagger, you know we got moves. Any bad energy, put it on mute. It's always a shot.
Little heart pull.
Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown.
There we go.
Down. We got the place on lockdown.
Nut curtain looking good.
Shut down. We got the place on lockdown. Touchdown, shut down. We got the place on lockdown.
So we got a tasty effect on the gun, tasty effect on the sword, a little tasty effect on the eyes. And now it's just about making edges pop. Okay, we got to go through and jump into his armor and his metallics. And we're keeping this pretty textbook. We're using straight clinical application of the 101 course. Dramatic airbrushing, clean application of pin wash, edge highlight, and then some bonus effects from the 201 course. Plasma coils, sword. But really, the airbrush and brush control strategy is the star of the show right now, keeping a crisp image like that. Exclamation point, free lesson, every $50. We got 3 prize drawings. I'm gonna do it after the whip. So let's actually get ready for whip right now. Exclamation point whip. Give me a second. I'm gonna go say hi to my lady. She just got home from work late, and I'll be right back up with a new drink and new whip session. We got the place on lockdown. Shut down. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lockdown. We got the place on lockdown. We got the whole place on lockdown.
This is what we do. Okay. 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 House. This is house. This is house. This is house. This is
All day, every day.
This is what we do.
Exclamation point whip.
Okay.
You know, the Discord bot, I guess I never paid the subscription. I did the annual. And I was like noticing that it was off. And I guess it's been off since October. Dark Horse, what's up, brother?
Okay.
Exclamation point free lesson.
Okay.
Read and pray, man. You just gave up on Path to Exile? I'm reading your comment. You're like, I'm a little bitch ass and I gave up on Path of Exile. That's what it says verbatim, guys. All right, let's see. G. Russell? Okay, Garrett. Yo, we got that Monument Hobbies raid. Let me get some strong man love in chat. My boy right there. Exclamation point. Flip. Replay. If you win, I can teach you to play Warrior. Did you roll a Warrior? It's a hard. It's not. That's a hard fight, dude. But it pays off. It pays off. Be on Path of Exile until the new season of Diablo. Replay. Oh, good. Okay, that one's easier. From what I understand. According to the internet. Alright, so if you're just tuning in for the Monument Hobby stream, we're about to enter into a whip session, exclamation point whip, if you want to join our Discord server and show off what you've been working on to the community. We're also in the midst of a little raffle, so at the end of the whip session, we're going to pull 3 names out of this raffle. It's open, exclamation point free less. Winners of this raffle earn a free course credit from me. I'll give you the relevant Discord roles so you can book a lesson with me. You can also see the docs and look at the syllabus, so you can choose to go on syllabus if you want and try out my course, or just design your own path if you just want a one-off for it, you know. Every $50 donated adds another course to the giveaway between now and then. So right now we're going to take a look at my man Garrett. Dope. It's looking dope, dog.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Ziggy. Working that defiler tech, brother. Feeling that. These models are a pain in the dick to paint. But what exactly is the whip here? What are you showing me? 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. That does not look tight. What's going on here? Trim is a little all over the place. Kind of looks like you painted it gray. And kind of crudely dry brushed the gold in, and then started trying to jam black into the recess kind of haphazardly. Is my assessment correct? And would you like some guidance on this strategy? Also looks like you might be having a little trouble getting the metal down. If I were to advise you, I'd say apply the gold a little bit more raw dog, less thinning. Modulate your brush size. Take your time. And especially on a model like the Defiler, simplify it. You know, like, do you really need to paint those little spikes on that part of the arm gold and the rest of it black? Or can the whole section be silver? You know what I'm saying? Do you really need to subcategorize those teeth? Do you need to pull them out? I don't believe you do. Same thing with all this other nonsense. Like you see, the Defiler is kind of in two categories. He's got like the superstructure and the exoskeleton and the panels. Like the superstructure, I just fucking airbrush that shit silver. And then I reverse off of that to panel colors and exoskeleton colors. So in my opinion, you're almost better off starting over. Painting this whole thing with a rattle can silver. And then spot airbrushing your panels back on. And then subtract off the silver to your golds. Throw some heavy washes. You'll get the job done faster with less headache. I've painted a couple of Defilers. Dead nerve working on those boars. Some cute airbrushing. 1+ saves. Oh yeah, that's right, Dr. D. Now you can get your silver spray paint from Monument. Well, plus saves. But I've been playing Path of Exile a little bit every day since the drop. And Warrior, level 85. I've gone as high as tier 16 on the maps. All my gear is through trade website. I'll say this. Like, the game is not as tight as Diablo 4. Like, playing the fucking game is worse than Diablo 4. But something that they have that originally I was annoyed about is, like, we're back to this, like, all these dumb resources, like, infinite resource bullshit. Like, one of the best things Diablo 4 ever did was, like, crunch down the number of resources we needed. You know, like, all these different herbs, all these different fucking blood roses and fucking angel's breasts, and just start, you know, compressing those down to just, like, you know, generalized items for crafting. I will say, though, it creates a robust economy that is easy to understand and fucking utilize when you have chase items that are like this and tradable. So I am vastly enjoying economics in PoE2, and it feels very Diablo 2 with establishing base currency economics. So they are destroying at that. Like, that is tight. Beyond belief. Makes me happy. 95 Ginger Rage. Let me get some love in the chat. Just get the 5 subs to the chat. That's my boy right there. How you doing, man? How's the weather where you are, dog? I bet it's cold as fuck. Thank you, Man Opener, for the follow. That nerve, thank you for painting these boards, man. These look sick. And if you're just tuning in, you just gotta give it a sub, and you're not sure what's going on. We're actually have an open raffle. At the end of the whip session, I'm going to be pulling 3 names out of this list at the moment. This is for free course credit with me. Free class, free lesson. Exclamation point, free lesson. That's all you got to do. Exclamation point, free lesson. And every $50 donated adds a drawing. Shout out to Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. He just graduated the course. He's off on a journey right now. Oh, this is the last lesson we worked on. We're working on weathering and scratching and chipping. And I like how you always pick up a couple. I like how you always like airbrush up some models, and then go practice the technique on it, or the effect, or whatever it is. K. Kruger. Thank you. Can I get some acknowledgement to the truth in K. Kruger's words? No! What happened with you? You look so old. Your old style beard was the best. Thank you. I agree. I fucking agree. I look like an old ass man. Look, almost there's more white in my mustache than fucking brown hair, black hair. I keep the sides. I tell the barber, take all the hair off the side because it's all gray, dude. I agree. Thank you. Hitting the rampage says, aren't you an old ass man? Look, man. Look, man. Maybe. Yep, that's the spirit of the design. You just got to get a little tighter with your heart pulls. Easy peasy. For like a fresh, crisp little brush. But that's exactly what you need to be doing. Okay, Kruger. I'm doing good, man. Happy New Year's to you, brother. JDA says, stop taking the Mickey out of us old guys. Lol. What the hell does that mean? Recoil says, that's why I shave my head and don't have a beard. Awesome. I'm getting close. Straight alopecia style. Great Brad, why do you leave the facial hair half painted, not tight? Okay, and Clover, are those painted out? I absolutely thought they were just cuts in the plastic. Good. That's the effect. The effect is how to generate 3-dimensional chips and scratches. And he just did his class on that. Okay, and Clover. Let's take a look at this. Blood Bowl Troll tried web blending again for his stomach. Wanted to know what you thought. Some raw bear inspired 3D printing to trick out our Corsairs as well. Looks really good. Did an excellent job on that. Recoil Watang B-Boy hoodie is warm AF and super comfy. Is that the, you got the B-Boy or you got the all over print one? Or both? Beautiful work, Karen Clover. Both in one. Yep. There's all that hoodie that they use for the all over print. It's the all over print one, right? Like with the interior, like the hoodie or the hood has a design inside of it and everything. Yeah, that hoodie is top tier. That hoodie cost me straight up $50. Like that's my cost. Ha! Karen Clover. I just realized GW used the same exact pose for the War Boss right behind him. Oh my god. Look at this guy back here. That War Boss is exactly this pose. Literally identical. But like, that's a high quality hoodie, right? Recoil, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what you pay for. Scrambled eggs, Kenny, when you play in AOS? I don't know. Let's see these Red Corsair prints. Oh, is that gonna be your Havoc missile launcher? Bro, this print sucks, Kenny Clover. Look how janky that is in that. God, you can't use that. Look at that. Look at those missiles all melded together. You upgrade that printer, dog. Let's go. Oh, the wizard beard guy's back. Love this guy. Scrambled eggs device on a nice metallic teal. I mean, I'm sure some company like Turbo Dork makes that color for you. I don't paint, but I don't like metallic colors though. Like, I don't do that. Candy coats. I don't like them for 32 millimeter. I think the scale's wrong for it. Okay, and Clover, you swear you're gonna sand them down, they'll be shiny and beautiful, okay? I mean, scrambled eggs, the general rule of thumb, or thought process, is you can do a model in a metallic gold and then filter that gold with a blue. A nice sparkly shiny ass fucking gold. And then you get whatever blue you want it to be. Whatever teal color range you want. Lower the opacity substantially. Lightly and spray your airbrush over that for a candy coat finish. Now, that's general rule of thought, like thought process on a candy coat. You can use silver as well. Silver works as well. For the blue spectrum, though, a lot of times gold works better. Okay, and Clover, you get too excited and skip steps. I do the same thing, man. And you did some cultists. God, you just plugging away at your cultist collection, slow, day by day. Disco, the hardest working man in painting. God, that wizard dude. Shit slaps. Remember, guys, we have an open raffle, exclamation point free lesson. 3 names for course credit. Every $50 donated. We're currently at 3. At the end of whip, I'll do our first drawing for the evening, or only, who knows. Exclamation point free lesson if you're interested in a free class. Mateo, what you got here? Well, these are Vespid. Those Tau mercenary things. You convert them up with like Tau face masks and shit. That's pretty cool, man. I remember these guys being kind of neat. Fast moving, decent mid-range assault weapons. Hey, Kruger. This beast. Small child. That's fair. Not a top player. I already have no friends. I would advise against. Did you already glue this on there? The snow? I would do that at the literal end of the project. Like last step. Water texture with snow on it. Yeah, so like a gloss medium and you sprinkle snow on it. Do you plan on painting it like ice or letting it be like that? If you plan on painting it, then it doesn't matter. If you're just trying to use it as an accent, do it at the end. Struggling to paint the ice. I think it looks pretty good. You consider repainting? Yeah, I mean, if you're not happy, do it. The longer you wait, the harder it is to do. You don't know about the blue? Yeah, strip them down, dude. All right, guys, exclamation point free lesson. I'll put some time on this right now. 1 minute. Every $50 donated, so we're at 3. We're gonna give away 3 prizes right now. Exclamation point free lesson. You got 50 seconds. And I will send you guys Discord roles. Pull 3 names. Shout out to Ennis Ogre, Eating Rampage, Dr. D, Matt Cool, Easy Peasy. Mechanic Painting. Let me get him a DM real quick. I've taught him in the past. He's an old school student. Might not have the role though. Oh, he already has the role. Send him a DM real quick. All right. Next winner. The Huff. The Huff is taking lessons too. You already have the role, dude. You know what to do. Templar. You already have the role. You know what to do. So Caddick, those are all 3 former students. All graduates. Well, I don't know if the Huff ever graduated. I think he got lazy. Templar, give mine to the guy with the jacked up defiler. Oh, let me go find him. Send him a message now. Got it. Go with God, Defiler, bro. Templar, you're ridiculous. Exclamation point limited, exclamation point patrons. All my promos are about getting people on Patreon right now. If you sign up for Patreon, $10 or more, I'll give you a free painting consultation. Exclamation point class. If you click this link, you can actually take a look at a free copy of the syllabus before you sign up. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. So we need to drop off some sick highlights on the armor. So what we need to do is go back to the purple we used in the workup. If you're curious on how we airbrushed this model, you can watch all of it for free on Patreon. I set it to free for free members. Volume 1 through 3 is already edited and up on the platform, so if you want to go back and see the recipe, you can. But just know that what I'm about to do is I'm trying to blow out this mix right here, and then I'll reintroduce the pink later, I think. Let's see if I can combine them all. I just don't know about how the fluorescent pink mixes in. Because it would be purple, white, and fluorescent. But it's just, fluorescent is just such a shit color for actually painting. Like, it's just trash to actually apply. Trying to find something that looks reasonably stable. Just trying to build respect, you know? Let's see. Let's just do a couple easy lines. We're gonna run a tracer right here. Right there. Run it this way. Camera's a little too close. Run a tracer right here. And so normally we're trying to be a little bit more respectful than this, but it's kind of hard with this mix. Kind of just have to jump in and get it done. Clean up mistakes later. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Rotate. Trap the snake. What's up, brother? Let's rotate back this way. You watching Templar? Run that tracer right here. It's a tip tracer. Rotate, always rotate. Right there. Trap the snake coming in from YouTube right now. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year. Now let's see if we can get under that joint right there. High opacity, low moisture. This is going to be a little trickier to get this lip. So we're going to use the tip. And we're going to end up getting some on the gold. It's inevitable. Just let it happen. You kind of want to focus on the easy stuff right now. Let's get all the flat angles that we can hit with the tracer. We'll do cleanup kind of maybe in real time. So let's go back down deeper into the purple spectrum. Lower the opacity a little bit. Get some moisture off. Fuck. I just jammed my brush on the sword. Where did I put that? Where did I hit it though? I don't see. Maybe I got lucky. Sheebs, thank you for the follow. Wyatt Turk, what's up, brother? Checklist painting. Take a little, like, back to it, little low opacity purple right here. Gotta clean that up. Let's see if we can catch right here. Run that tracer, always be rotating. That's a combination of purple, white, and fluorescent pink. I got it on the gold bit. That'll ride. All right, purple, white. We're gonna run at high opacity, low moisture right here. Run that tracer. We're doing all the easy stuff right now. Which means don't be lazy. Rotate.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Gonna go a little brighter. The spectrum. Shout out to Trep the Snake. Thank you for the sub, homie. Moving over to Twitch. Just figured out that Twitch is where the action is. Right there. We're gonna go almost pure white. Right there. Right there. Good thing right here. We're going to focus on corners though. This is always a little tricky, so we're going to get a little bit more respectful in the purple. This is going to be a tip tracer. We're going to use the tip. And we're using more purple than white. Let's get a little bit more fluorescent pink out. That actually worked better than I thought it would. So fluorescent pink back on the palette. This is the one I sprayed all across the room, remember? Trep, just starting off the hobby yourself. Received some of your stuff today. Never stumble or painted a single model in your life. But you obviously know some of my videos and some of my vocabulary. So you've never done a model. How are you aware of my platform? I find that intriguing. Okay, we're going a little brighter here, Trip. High opacity, low moisture. Ride the rail. That line got a little fat. We're gonna have to clean that up once it dries. So the way we're gonna clean it up is grab some purple, lower the opacity a little bit. Run a little filter over it. And just kind of soften and blur the line. Let it dry. Trep says you're an impulsive buyer and I got my airbrush day one. Nice. Well, today's all about classes. We literally just gave away 3 lessons like 5 minutes ago. Trap. Exclamation point lessons, exclamation point class, exclamation point patrons. We've got tons of resources. If you type exclamation point class and you click the free syllabus link, if you actually take a look at my syllabus, and there's actually free video resources in there and gear lists that can help a new painter out. I've also taught people who've never used a paintbrush before. All right, feeling good about that. So, opacity, low moisture. See if we can catch this little rail right here. Using the heart pull and the stipple. I'm trying to avoid inner panel highlighting until I absolutely can't avoid it anymore. And we're just running tracers, which you guys know that's the easier of the 2 brush strokes. We teach these brush strokes too. Tracer and the heart pull. We're using tracer right now. High opacity, low moisture. Ride the rail. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Anywhere where there's a flat edge or seam, you can create pretty much a free highlight with a little patience and brush control strategy. So now we want to ramp it up a little bit more white. Just a little bit right there. Center mass, anything round. Rotate back, same thing right here. Always find the angle. Punch it down. And you see how the edge highlight is the easiest, funnest part. Okay, let's grab some fluorescent pink, a little purple, and white. Right, the rail. Rail right there. Orc Pride, 99 months. Orc Pride's got 99 subs. Or 99 problems, but a sub ain't one. That's how it works. "99 problems, but a sub ain't one." My dude right there. How you doing, homie? Templar, how you feeling about this? Let's go a little darker into the spectrum, a little bit more purple. Lower the opacity of the purple. Little glaze right there. Let's rotate right here. There we go. More white. See if we can get under this thing. The heart pull. Let's rotate right here. Tip was too wet. If we can do a bit of a heart pull right here. And right here. And a little tracer right here. Check my phone. Blowing up. Good. Hansa. Thank you for the follow. For Pride, connection sucks. Good. Just heading to work and saw you're on. Check the lurk mode. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Enjoy your work. God, edge highlighting is actually my favorite thing. I tell everyone that in class. It's most people's least favorite thing. But this is when I can really start controlling how HD the model looks. That's what I like. My brush is getting a little flayed. I think I have to rinse it here. But it's kind of hard because the fluorescent paints doesn't make that easy because I'm infusing that same pink into it. But that looks pretty sick, man. That was the fastest step. It took longer to paint the black. Talon Hammer 40K. What's up, brother? Thank you for the follow. R2 Gaming Gruffy. What's up, man? Hold on, let me look at this text. Elris Hobbies just hit me up. Dragonfall Charity Gaming Festival? What's this? Adepticon After Party? Holy shit. X-Ray Arcade? They're telling me that there's going to be a Adepticon After Party that we got to promote. The Punisher, the gold part of the inner sword. Bro, I can barely see anything. If there's purple on it, it'll ride. Hold on 1 second. Let's rinse. Let's clean this brush a little bit. It's starting to act out. Little brush soap right here. All right, guys, let me go downstairs. My lady is ready to receive hugs and kisses. Give me 2 minutes. It'll be a little longer. 5 minutes to make her a drink. Wait, maybe now? Oh yeah, I'm doing it now. Dr. D, I'm make her a martini. I'll be right back, guys. All day. And we're back. Sorry about the delay. Martini secured. Exclamation point class, exclamation point patron, exclamation point limited, exclamation point class prize. Let's run it back. We can do better in a couple spots. So we're going to set up a little bit of that white pink. Right there. Right there. Now, I'm not feeling up to doing the inner panel lines right now. We're at, where we put lines in right here. Just know I'm going to get bogged down on them. So we'll do those next time. So right now we've got a pretty good scheme for edge highlighting, but there's other things I like to do. But I'm not feeling it right now. I'm like, I'm going to fuck it up. So instead, we're going to switch to the gold. Start working the gold. So what we want to do is establish a bit of a pin wash on the gold. So what I'll do is grab a little Army Painter dark tone, which is basically black. And a little soft tone, which is like a light brown. I'm going to use a combination of these to just kind of darken manually some areas. Like I don't want to slather the wash on. It'll ruin the shine. But we will jam it into some of these textures. As you can see. A stipple right there. Bring out a little definition of that skull. Really important to hit these nuts. Found this artifact right here. There's like a little stress line in the trim right there. You say, well, we're trying to always wash your nuts. So look at that leg now compared to that leg. See? Be a little bit more black for the little nuts. Now this guy is a mess. It's like a full-on like demon face right here. So we're going to do our best to kind of stipple it into the recesses around it. Didn't we already hear this song? It's not stuck on the same song over and over again, is it? Yeah, that's working out pretty good. Okay, same thing on his chest. Stipple into those textures. Always wash those nuts. It's like a stress line right there. See if we can get a little bit right here. Try to put a little wash where the purple, pink meets the gold. Right here. All right, doing that. Pretty low stress. Right here, what we want to do is get up against the skull feature and put a nice border between it and the gold trim. So there's a nice border appearing there. We're just using the army painter washes. Get the nut right there. Now you see there's that kind of like crease right there. We're gonna run right up under that crease. Right there. Yeah, that looks good. The Gentleman Paints, what's up, man? Same thing right here. Let's get this crease. Using black and brown. Let's wash the nuts. Use more brown here, soft tone. Watch this stipple into the features of the skull. Use a little water to clear the surface right there. That crease. So you see, we're being very controlled with the way we do this wash. If you're curious about that, it's because the whole reason we use gold was because we want the gold to be glittery and sparkly. And if you wash all the gold, you'll lose some of that glitter and sparkle, and it won't really be very reflective anymore. So then why did you even use the gold, right? But we do want some definition of pop in the gold, hence the more controlled approach. There. Now this is going to be a little bit different. There's a lot of action on the hilt of the sword, so I am probably going to wash it all and then just re-edge highlight it. So I use the bigger brush here. There's just too much. There's a lot going on, so let's just get the wash to lay where we want. And then I'll paint back in any luster loss, like if we lose any luster in key areas. And that's how you fix it, right? You can wash it heavy, and then you have to go back through and kind of bring it back up with some edge highlighting and stuff on the gold. You just don't want to have to do more than what's minimum. You know, like I don't like to repaint all the gold I just painted. But I'll repaint the sword a little bit if I have to. Still using the little brush to get it to lay kind of right where I want it. Use some black, the chainmail, right there, right here. There. to reinforce in a couple locations. I'm gonna take more black. Right there. And now the trick is just, it's simple. It's just like anything else. Let's highlight it up. So I'm gonna grab they're literally make bright gold. So what I've learned over the years is that, you know how I teach about respect. You don't need to be that respectful with metallic. So here's some bright gold. Same exact type of highlighting. We're just going to stipple a little bit on the skull shape. Right here. See, we're just exaggerating. Bringing a little shine back in the top of things. For the most part, we're doing exactly what we did the purple and pink. But the nature of the metallic paint lets you be a little bit more aggressive. Beautiful. Rich gold, little spot wash, bright gold. And this guy is all just texture, a little demon face. So just kind of stipple on the tops of some of the features. Don't worry about it too much. Got about 19 minutes left, guys. Exclamation point. Class prize. We already gave away 3 lessons. Every 50 bucks, we give away another lesson. Or if you just want to book me, exclamation point class. Damn, that gold looks good. Monument has some great metallics. I always forget that, because I hardly ever use the metallics. Crashing Adam says, have one-on-one class been picking up for you lately? No. It's been, I'd say through 2025, it was stable out, or 2024 it was pretty stable, like not picking up, not losing. But now now with the year turnover and a couple graduations in the course, now it just suddenly went down big time. The big period of growth in the course was during COVID. And that's what forced me to construct a curriculum and make it good instead of shit. Like it wasn't very good before COVID, and then I started really hammering in the details of the syllabus. And since then, we've put well over 300 people through the class since 2019 to now. But essentially, my business is be online, show you guys how to paint, get Patreon signups, and take donations. That's how my business works. Dead Nerve. I love me some True Metallic. Yeah, I also like it. I just don't do it a lot. But it's actually really like this. I think it looks real tight. Man, this looks good. Yeah, I love it. Dead Nerve. We're just using mostly tracer, but we're also using stipples. And like I said, you can be kind of aggressive, like right here. We're just kind of just building up highlights, but without respecting it, and a little bit more fast and loose. And it's easy to put the highlights where they need to go because it's already reflecting light. You're just double downing on where the light's reflecting. Now, one of the tricks is to go beyond it, to go further. And what I like is, finally, I'm gonna pull this color out in ages. I'm looking for my metallic medium. It's been a hot minute since I pulled that out though. I don't even, I mean, like, where's my silver? Yeah, I found my silver. Fuck, do I not have the medium? Thing is, I did just order a new set of metallic paint. I don't think I have the medium. It's been so long since I touched metallic paint. I don't even have my favorite one anymore. Damn. 1+ saves. These ads are dumb. Yep. Crashing Atom. It's always been 5%. It's like a one-time 10%. Do I have? Wait, maybe I have a full-time 10%. What's exclamation point monument? Is it just all-time? Is it just 5%? I thought I had like a special all-time 10. Hold on. Always 5 off. See, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, you see, you get a one-time 10 and always 5 with me. But nobody, I don't think anyone else has that. I think it's just me. I think everyone has a one-time 10, but I'm the only one with an all-time 5. Birdie 9898. What's up, brother? Let's see if this silver will get the job done. I don't know if it's bright enough. So we might be able to do some ghetto shit here. So here's some silver. Mix it in with the bright gold. And use this to go a step further. Just punch it up a slight bit more. Go back to the more of the bright gold. That's pretty good. Yo, Patty B, what's up, man? Man, that looks good. Six minutes left, exclamation point. Class prize. Every $50 donated is a prize drawing. Shout out to all our new subs. Shout out to all our supporters. If you're interested in my class, again, exclamation point class. Everything I'm doing here is part of my course. Let's take some of the black wash. Hit these little bits of metal right here, right around those nuts. I'll go back to the soft tone. And just clean up a couple spots here. Do a little black wash on this chain. I want to do a little wash on this thing. Little random tassel. Get inside those recesses a little bit. Just take a little bit of the light tone. Which is, like I said, like it's like a light kind of yellowish brown. It'll work good up here on the bone. Take a little white, lower the opacity with Noosh. Stipple it. All right, so all we have left is inner panel edge highlighting. Minute 40 seconds left. If you want to get on the final four, get on for $20. Crashing at them. Would I have been close to the insane fires in LA? No, not really. They would have. I mean, I would have been boxed in on all sides, which has happened before. But if like where I used to live caught on fire crashing at them, that would essentially mean like the city of Los Angeles burned to the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Here's where we are. I'll probably bring this guy to LVO. Start with my army.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Thank you, Chaotic Painting. Chaotic Painting, you want a class a course credit at the end, dude. All right. Thank you guys so much. Write some names down. Yeah, you won one of those lessons and that raffle. Again, everybody, exclamation point class if you're curious about the course. Yeah, you were AFK at the time. Free syllabus if you follow that link train. Thank you guys for your support. Literally how I pay my bills. Let's set up to hit up a raid right now. I will stream on Monday. We're gonna raid white.
I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple 'cause it feels like a lie.
Wells, thank you. Matt Cool, thank you. Recoil, my man Rhea Prey. Chaotic Painting, thank you guys all for your support. I hope to see you guys on Patreon soon. This Emperor's Children tutorial is totally free on the platform. As always, until we meet again. Play on, players.
the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be yours.